Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. It is early in the morning, it's time to get ready, it's 4:40. That is usually when I start doing my makeup looks. Seriously, you are here with me in my makeup time, and today actually I have to film a lot because I'm filming this before my overseas trip, so I'm trying to pre-film a lot. Plus, because of Vlogmas, which is of course, you know, I'm Jewish, I'm not celebrating Christmas, but I know that this whole hype of uploading a lot of videos during December, the month of December, because there's the double AdSense money and there is a lot of, you know, stuff going on YouTube. That's why people do it. That is the, you know, let's just talk for a second, okay? Nobody is uploading videos on YouTube just to do you a favor, okay? Let's just be honest here. So everybody who's doing Vlogmas is because they want to draw more traffic to their channel. That is the reason, financially and also subscriber wise, okay? I totally would like to have more subscribers. I'm not earning anything from YouTube as of yet. Yes, I'm monetized, but I haven't seen anything yet. So, because, you know, it all depends on how many views you have and all of that. So, with all of that being said, I would love to have more subscribers and I would love to have more traffic to my channel. And that's why, even though I'm so busy and I don't know what I'm doing to myself, I'm trying to have as many videos up during December as I possibly can. So, that is stripping bare. That is what we do. Alright, so today we're going to work with the Norvina 3. I want to really create another look with this. And I have this vision, what I want to do, like a halo eye kind of a thing, using the purple, and then as the halo, this corally shade, and maybe have the purple rimmed with this. That's the plan. Shall we try? Alright, so of course I'm doing here a lot of makeup looks. If you're new here, then maybe you don't know that, because I live in the middle of nowhere. Everything that I order takes like 4 to 6 to 8 weeks to get to me. There is barely anything like really new on my channel, but I know that the people who are watching me love me for what I am and what I do here, and I so appreciate that, and I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, because it touches me like you wouldn't believe that you're here for my sake. You know what? You're here for my sake and not for me bringing anything like super exciting new that everybody wants to see right now, because I can't. You know, that's not what I can, because I would like to, but I can't. So you are here for me, and actually that is a wonderful feeling. So thank you. All right, so let's zoom in and let's start the look. Okay, sweeties, we are all zoomed in, and actually I want to tell you something else that I'm borderline excited about, because I've been waiting for this for so long. A couple of months ago, I got the shadow insurance from Too Faced sent by my friend, and I had asked her to please get this for me because I had heard people raving about this, and now finally I can try it, because I use up the makeup that I'm using and then I break up something new. No, I don't break up, I break open something new, okay? So I was up until now, because when I got this in the mail, I had just started a different eyeshadow primer, which was the Kiko Milano neutral eyeshadow primer, which worked okay. It was the first time that I used that, and it was tinted a little bit, and it worked better. It worked better than the MAC Paint Pot. Definitely. So anyway, don't get me started on the MAC Paint Pot. Blah. Anyway, that never really worked for me anyway. So that is that. And then I got this, so now I've waited so long that I can finally start this, and I have put that on today. My first impression is really that it is much sheerer than the ones that I used before, which I'm not too crazy about, which of course means nothing about the performance. It's just that I have those 2 melasma spots here that you maybe don't even see, but I see it, and it bothers me, and I would love them to be covered up, because it always looks like I did something wrong in my makeup, you know? So anyway, I can see them. Yeah, but we shall see how the performance of the shadow insurance is going to be. But first of all, I'm going to go in with I think this shade here, the coral shade, which is this one, the Coral Matte, and I'm just going to sort of slide that on the top part, I think, like the top part here, So I have set, of course, the upper part of my eye here with a bone color matte, which I always do now lately. So I want to basically just have this here as a frame for the purple. So the purple goes into something, you know, that's the plan. So I'm trying to really, really handedly, I don't know how to say this the right way, go in and just, I don't know, fluff it on. I love this formula so bad. This, sweeties, is right now my most favorite formula. Followed right by Juvia's Place, but this is right now the top of the top for me. But yes, I do not have the whole experience of like all brands out there, but from what I have in my, probably compared to other beauty YouTubers, limited collection, this is so blissful. I love working with those palettes. That's why you're seeing a lot of content with them, because I just really, really love to work with them. And I think that is actually so healthy to do looks with what you have, you know, and that's that. Okay, I think this is sort of where I want to go with this. And my first impression of now having put on the first shadow on top of the Shadow Insurance from Too Faced is actually really, really good. It is way smoother than the one from Kiko Milano, which is really, really nice. It was funny with the Kiko Milano one that it worked always well on this eye, which is anyway my good makeup eye. And this one here, it's sort of, I don't know, it always exaggerated, I think, my like texture on my eyes, but just on this eye, I don't know why, and it was always much harder to put makeup on and have it look smooth on this eye. So here I actually see a tiny little bit of the texture, because of course I do have more texture on this eye, and it's not magic, right? So but it feels overall it feels much smoother than the one from Kiko Milano, so that is nice. But let's be fair that we also have to, of course, say that the Too Faced Shadow Insurance is like 3 or 4 times the price of the one from Kiko Milano. So just saying that if you need an eyeshadow primer that works, you can definitely use the one from Kiko Milano and do not need to spend like, what, $26 or something like this for the one from Too Faced. Okay, so let's go in with the next shade, which is going to be this one right here. And let's build that baby up. Oh, I love these shadows. Okay, so let's just, I use the same brush, by the way, which is also from Kiko Milano. I have pointed this one out so much already that you're probably going to be bored of this, but this is my most favorite brush to work with. This is the number 56 from Kiko Milano. That is a very, very good fluffy blending brush when you have a lot of eye space. If you have hooded eyes or like a very narrow space, then this is going to be too big for you, because this is quite a brush. Alright, so I'm just going to build this up here and also dragging it in on the sides a little bit, because of course it's going to be a halo eye. And that is the plan, and then we'll see. This is probably going to be quite a fast look for me, because halo eyes really don't take so much time, which is a good thing. It looks so good, and then it doesn't take much time. So maybe that is something that like the everyday person can do, even if you use like colors that are less impactful, you know? So anyway, let's just blend this a little bit more, and then I think we are almost done. We just almost done. Then we just have to sort of deepening up the edges, the sides here, the outside and the inside a little bit, and then we are already ready to do the halos. So that is, I think this is going to look really, really cool. Okay, sweeties, this is how it looks now, and I think I want to actually deepen up the outer and inner corners, as I told you, and I think I'm going to take this shade here that is right below the purple that we just used. So this one that is a little bit more of like a brownish purple. It has like a brown hint to it, but that is the only shade in the palette that I would consider for this purpose right now. So I'm just going to pack this on here, and I don't know if you can see it, but I really feel like those shadows are really nicely building on top of each other. Seriously, that is such a cool new experience, because as you know, I did not used to do my makeup this way, you know, going in with the lighter shades first and stuff like that. So that is for me this whole new angle that I get now on makeup application, because I never needed to judge this. Are they buildable on top of each other? Not on their own, of course, but on top of each other. I never needed to judge that, because that was never a topic for me. And now I'm sort of, you know, I'm getting into so much more, which is so cool. Anyway, I think you can see that we have a nice gradient from light to dark now here. I really hope it looks good on camera. It does look good here too, but I really hope that sometimes, you know. Anyway, okay, so that's what we're doing. I'm going to do that quickly on my other eye, and then we're going to go in with the shimmer. Okay, sweeties, now we're going to go in with this shade. That is also a shade that I have not yet tried, and that is a bit of a peachy kind of a shade. It's called D2. That's really my only criticism of those palettes, that they just have these weird code numbers as names. I don't like that. I want nice names. D2, what is that? That sounds so futuristic. All right, let's just pick that up on a packing brush and spray it a little bit. And then we're gonna put this here in the middle, and I think that is, you know, I want to have this like really romantic and flared out. So let's just build that up a tiny little bit. What are we thinking? Yes, I have to perfect it a little bit more. Yes, I know. But just from the impression that one gets, I think that is really nice, because of the shade of the shimmer, picking it up color wise with the shade here. I think that's really nice. Okay, so let me do this and also do some eyeliner and all of that, and then in a second we'll be back to work on the lower lash line. Okay, sweeties, I'm back, and I think I have a nice idea for my lower lash line. Of course, on the waterline, maybe as you can see, I did put down a bronze kind of a shade. This one here is from Maybelline. It's called Lasting Drama Light Liner in the shade Highlight Bronze, but you'll find it in the description box. By the way, my description boxes, when I'm listing all my makeup, it's always in alphabetical order according to the brands. So if you're looking for a special brand that I have mentioned, then you'll find it in alphabetical order. I always think that makes sense. Okay, what I think for under my waterline, for my lower lash line, I think I would like to pick up the same shades but put them in a different order of placement. So what that means is that I want to actually start from the inside with this shade again, which is the corally shade, and then sort of transition into that purple till it goes like out, flared out like this. I think that could be nice. I was actually very tempted to put like a green or something under my lower lash line, but then I thought, because I'm filming something else where I'm also wearing a different wrap and everything later on today, that I do not want to commit to a green. You know, I'd rather stay a little bit sort of in the same color family, color scheme kind of a thing. So I think that's what I'm going for today. And let's see, so I think I'm gonna go for like the first third, the inner third with the corally shade. And now that I'm putting it on my still somewhat wet foundation, honestly, because I have not set my foundation yet, and obviously I haven't done any contouring or anything, this comes across way more orange than before. But I don't mind it. I think it's nice. So now let's put, I'm just gonna swipe off that brush and use the same brush. All right, so let's go in with that purple shade and just sort of put that on here and sort of slide it into each other, sort of. Yeah. Something like that, and then I'm just going to like blend them into each other and blend them out downwards. Was I imagining this? I think so. I think this could be really cool. All right, so let me just do this, and then wait, inner corner, I think I'm just gonna put this one and be really, really traditional, which is like a champagne-y kind of a shade, but neutral in undertone. And that's what I'm gonna do, and also of course do my contouring and finish my face and do also my lips. And then I'm gonna be back with the finished look, finally. Okay, here we are with the finished look, sweeties. I like the eye look. I'm super frustrated about my highlighter. I'm going to get into this in a second, okay? But first of all, of course, I want to show you the eye look because that is the whole point of the video. So let's zoom in because it's creepy time. All right, so this is how it looks. And I'm actually really, really happy with it because I think it's really, really lovely. You know, it's very blended, very... I don't know, very soft. I really, really like that these days. So that is totally how I wipe these days. Anyway, for my lips, I also used a product from ABH, which is one that I got from Beauty Bay when I ordered those palettes. I got this as a sample size gift, and this is the shade Saint Tropez, I believe. Yes, it's the shade Saint Tropez. It's a liquid lipstick, and that is a color that I could wear any day of the year. This is my super, super comfort zone kind of a color for my lips. I love it very, very much. Okay, the palette performed beautifully. As you know, I do believe that the shimmer formula could be a little bit better for my taste, okay? But the mattes are absolutely stunning. The shimmers are not bad either, but they are not like on first impact. They feel a little bit thinner, you know, not the worst or anything at all. It's just that, for example, when you put on a Juvia's Place shimmer and it's like boom right in your face, that is what I'm sort of used to. But maybe I'm just expecting the wrong thing, you know, because I don't know. It always depends on where you come from with your past experiences and things like this. So you might have a totally different experience, or you know, because you're coming from a different place. Okay, but what I used so far from all of those palettes worked really, really nice. I created very nice looks with it, and I'm always happy with it at the end, you know. Sometimes I'm just building them up a little bit more. Also, when I went in, after I applied the shimmer with the brush, I also went in, and I always do that. That's not just now. I always do that with any shimmer. I go in with my finger and just dab on one more layer with my finger, and that always does the trick. Always. So that you might want to do. Anyway, now going into the blushes. No, not the blush. The blush worked fine. This one is from MAC. This one is Telling Glow, one of those extra dimension blushes. This one is actually really, really nice. But highlighters, sweeties, the highlighters I ordered from ColourPop are driving me mad. Seriously. Those Super Shock highlighters, this one is the shade, wait, this one is the shade Over the Moon. I love the shades, okay? Let me just put that out there, that I do love the shades. The performance is, what, like really? And I'm not a makeup application baby, seriously. You know, I've studied this. I'm not just doing a hobby here. It just doesn't work for me. Maybe it's my skin, maybe I don't know what. These are the two from the Villains collection. I have showed you that I've ordered them. I ordered them on suggestion really from Angelica Nyquist. I do have the same preferences that she has when it comes to like highlighter shades and things like this. So I do agree with her that the shades themselves, the colors are beautiful. Beautiful, absolutely. The performance is like, I don't even know what to say. I don't know if you can see this. I'm gonna try to zoom in really, really hard. Can you see how this is taking off my foundation here on both sides? It looks horrible. Close up, it looks horrible. Okay, let's get out of here. And that has nothing, like it has never happened to me. Not with a super, super cheap highlighter from Essence, nor with anything else, you know? And that is really, really frustrating because I do love the shades. I don't even know what to do with this, you know? I always, when I order something, and even if I just pay like just $8 or $10 for something, it's money and I want to use it and I want to enjoy it, you know? And especially when it comes from a, like, through a recommendation from someone that I absolutely trust. So that is absolutely not working for me. I've tried them out now several times with different techniques, not working for me. So I really don't know what to do with those, because I don't want to declutter them after I've had them for 2 weeks. You know, that doesn't make any sense in my book. So I don't know what to do. I hate them. Sorry. I love the shades. I love the color. I just hate the application. I hate the formula. And which is so weird, because Angelica said that these are her most favorite formula. I don't know what to say. So anyway, that is not a nice way to end a video, but I gotta be honest here, you know, for me it's not working. That is a shame, because I was waiting for them for 6 weeks to get to me, and now they're not working for me, and I'm feeling really, really frustrated about it. So that is that. All right, so that was it. I hope you did enjoy the video anyway. Let me know what you think about the look. Let me know, please, if you have those, or those, any kind of like Super Shock highlighter, anything. Please let me know what your experience is. Is it just me? Because I seem to be the only one who has an issue with this, you know? I have not heard anything on YouTube about these not performing well. Maybe it's just this. Maybe they got like ruined on the flight or something. I don't know. I really hope so, because I really want you to enjoy your stuff. So anyway, I'm not enjoying them, and I might have to declutter them, because that is just like, it frustrates me, you know? Because I work hard to put on my foundation, to put on the color correcting, to cover up my melasma, and that is exactly the area where I then put my highlighter on. And then if I rub that off, then what am I left with? With a blotchy mess that lets my melasma leak through, sort of. And that is like, I cannot, unless I take off everything and apply everything new, I cannot fix this now, you know? Horrible. Frustrating. All right. That is nice. Okay, so if you still want to, please subscribe to my channel. I would really, really love that. I'm honest here, you know, I'm honest here. If I don't like it, I'm gonna say it. Most of the time I like stuff because I honestly like it, you know, but if I don't like it, I'm gonna say it. Okay, just so you know. All right, so besides that, I hope you enjoyed. I really do. And I hope you come back for my next video, which is going to be super soon. And up until then, go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.